What's up everybody, it's Jake, and today I'm gonna spend some time talking about a few of my favorite ellipticals on the market in 2024. Now, ellipticals are great for anybody who wants to get a solid cardio workout in, wants to, skip out on the harsh punishment that can occur from running on the pavement, first of all, but even sometimes with running on a treadmill. So today, I'm gonna help you pinpoint the right one for your specific needs. But I know why you're here, and that's to figure out which one is my absolute favorite, and it's the NordicTrack Airglide 14i. Highlighted by its auto adjust stride length and that 14-inch touchscreen right here that provides access to endless amount of iFit workouts. Now, don't worry, I'm gonna expand a little bit more on why this is my number one option, but before I do that, there's a couple of things I wanna ask you to do. First of all, if you haven't already done it, go ahead and click subscribe to our channel because you don't wanna miss out on all the great content that we're gonna be putting out. But second, this video pairs with an article with a whole lot of good information and a couple other options that I'm not gonna talk about today. So definitely recommend you go and check that out. All you gotta do is search BarBend, best ellipticals, and that's it. It's gonna be right there waiting on you. All right, so let's expand with the Airglide. Once again, it really is highlighted by this 14-inch touchscreen monitor right here. I mean, if you don't already know, iFit has one of the most impressive catalogs of workout classes, in my opinion, that are out there. It's an endless amount. I mean, obviously you have workouts that are gonna pair with the elliptical, but you can use your phone or tablet, whatever, and you can stream various strength training, yoga, meditation. It's overwhelming sometimes, honestly, when you really think about how many classes are available. But what really stands out with this one, in my opinion, is the auto adjust technology. So I already talked about the stride length. It's gonna range from about 17.8 inches to about 18.5 inches. But another thing here is that during these trainer-led classes with iFit, your resistance and your incline and decline, yes, that's right, decline, are gonna be automatically adjusted based off what workout you're doing. So the decline ranges from -5 degrees up to 15 degrees of an incline, and then you have 26 levels of resistance, which is really cool too. Not all ellipticals do that. So this really is like what really stands out to me personally. Now, when it comes to adjusting everything, you've got your incline, decline, and your resistance right here underneath that monitor, as well as up here on these movable arms. Now, these are stationary, they're not gonna move. I really wish they had pulse sensors so you don't have to go and purchase an additional heart rate monitor. Just kind of is what it is though. But honestly, y'all, I mean, if you're looking for a elliptical that just simply checks off every single box you could ask for, NordicTrack has honestly knocked it out of the park with the Airglide. All right, so up next, I want to talk about the Soul E25. Now, not as many bells and whistles as with the Airglide, but I personally like that, to be honest. Now, you do have a 20-inch stride length with a 20-pound flywheel. Really like how all this stuff is kind of laid out for you here on the back of it. Another cool thing about this elliptical is that the foot pedals actually have a 2-degree inward slope, so it's designed to kind of relieve the stress on your knees and ankles. I think that's pretty cool. Now, you do have pulse sensors that are built in right here with these stationary handles. Big fan of that, big fan of not having to make an additional purchase for a heart rate monitor, all that jazz. Now, you don't have any decline settings, but it does go up to a 20% incline, which is really nice. And to adjust that, you can do it right here on these movable arms, as well as underneath your display right here. Now, speaking of the display, it's a 7.5-inch LCD, so kind of just straightforward, which is something that I like, but you do still have, let's count, 1, 2, 4, 5. You have 6 different programs that are built in, and there's 2 user profiles you can have, so that's pretty cool too. Now, you do have a fan, kind of cool you off up here, but I like how they've also included this tablet holder right here. You can put your phone, tablet, whatever. That way you can stream a show, movie, podcast, whatever it is. You can do that as you're working out, so that's really nice as well. You got a pretty decent sized cup holder right here that'll fit, looks like pretty much every single water bottle out there, which is really nice. And then the movable wheels and then this designated handle back here are really clutch as well. It's gonna cost you about 1,200 bucks, and it's got a 350-pound weight capacity. So yeah, I mean, this honestly is a really solid option as well. All right, so up next, I want to talk about the Horizon EX59. This is a really solid option for beginners, in my opinion, because it's also just pretty basic. Basic might not be the right word, but it's just straightforward. So you have 10 levels of resistance. That's where that kind of beginner aspect kind of comes into play. And then there's no incline or decline setting. So definitely something that you got to remember right there. Now, you do have 5 different programs that are built in, which is really nice on this LCD display. And then you have your built-in tablet and phone holder, which is just something that I really like. That way you can stream really your favorite shows, movies, all that jazz. Now, you do have your movable arms per usual. And then you have your cup holder, and you've got these other 2 little spots where you put your keys in there if you need to, maybe, you know, your earbuds, case, whatever, any of that kind of stuff. And then you got your pulse sensors, which is another thing that I just really like with all my cardio gear. Now, these foot pedals are huge. They're really oversized, so they're gonna fit everybody's feet. And this is right around $1,000. So it's not really gonna break the bank either. So that's another reason why I think this is just a really solid option for beginners. All right, now these other ellipticals I've been talking about take up a good amount of space. So if you're looking for something compact, and especially to go underneath your desk, maybe you work from home, maybe you want to have something at work, the QB Move is the move, right? Now, it's very basic, obviously, as you can see. It's gonna cost you about 200 bucks, and you literally just put your feet in, and you can just kind of just pedal and pedal and pedal. You have 6 different resistance levels right here. You got a tiny little LCD screen. It's gonna show your distance, RPM, your time, calories, things like that. Definitely sit when you're using it. I tried to stand and kind of pedal and almost fell. You definitely don't want to do that. Don't get hurt. So this is obviously something you just want to sit with. Pedals are really big, foot pedals, so it's going to fit everybody's feet, which is obviously a very nice thing. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you're looking for something to just have underneath your desk, the QB Move, like I said, it's just simply the move. All right, well, that's what I like to call a wrap on this video. As always, thanks for hanging out with me. Leave a comment down below on which elliptical you're gonna go and target. But while you're there, make sure you subscribe, and then don't forget to go and check out our detailed article that pairs with this video. All you gotta do is search BarBend Best Ellipticals, and it's gonna pull right up for you. I'll catch y'all next time.